Hello, everybody. How are you doing? And this video today is to help you understand the new procedures for ordering in the United States for July 20th is the cutoff date. And this is a kind of a trial run. And if it goes well and you do everything according to the steps, then maybe we may open it up again in a few more months. But we can't promise that. doTERRA has put down a lot more strict rules and guidelines to not only keep the India market moving forward with their volume, but to also satisfy the supplements and the other products that you got used to ordering from the United States to be able to help you build your teams. So we talked to them that we really want those supplements in there and all this stuff so that they had some requirements. So one is don't order stuff that you can get in India. Like try to just take your order. You have to match the PV in the next so if you order something in India and you got 75 PV, then you can order 75 PV in the United States. You can't order 200 PV in the United States. It can't be more than what you order in India. So that's very important to understand. No exceptions. They are not going to place that order in global access, okay? Now, they also don't want us to be doing the orders for you. And so this is kind of where it gets tricky because I have done all those orders for you guys in the past. Suzanne was able to train some members on her team to take care of it for their downline. And so you have to do this. They're not going to let me do this for you. So I know many of you have credit cards that only work in India and or debit cards, and you can use those. So the process here is going to be a little bit tricky. So make sure that you follow these steps and everything correctly. Okay, so I'm going to bring up the slide here. Hopefully you can see it okay. So the guidelines, first you have to order in the India market. You have to order in the market exactly the PV that you want to order in the United States. If you wanted to order 200 PV in the United States, you have to order 200 PV in India. I know this is hard on the budget because many of you guys want to order in advance more lifelong vitality supplements or the probiotics or the turmeric dual capsules and stuff like that. But you have to, the maximum is 200 PV. Okay. You can't order more than 200 PV. So again, this is just a trial thing. And so hopefully if you can be mindful on what you order and make sure that, you know, you know that. Also, with this whole thing, in the past, we had shipping that was just horrible, right? The shipping took forever to get to you guys. Please, if you're talking to your downline, make sure that they understand that the order may take 3 months. We can't control what India customs do. We really can't. And so this is just a big privilege to be able to order from the United States and to know that there may be some delays or upsets or something like that. But if they just are willing to be mindful that we're doing this as a favor and as a real opportunity as well, and we're really excited about it, and we would really, like you guys to take advantage of it. But this order must come as an email written to the account holder. So, for example, Hu Lee cannot place these orders from you and email them in from Hu Lee's email address. Wrongson, you can't do these orders for other people. They have to email it in from their email address. So make sure that when these people place their order in India, that they use a debit card or a credit card and save it on their account. Okay. Now I don't know. I don't believe you can save bank transfers, so that's kind of a problem, right? Double check that for me. I don't do bank transfer. I can't even log in to try it out in the United States for you guys. So I need your advice and your help to work with me on this so that I can help answer questions for your downline as well. This is really good. It's going to help your downline understand how to be more independent and understand how to do this. I'm hoping that I filled out the steps very carefully so that everybody can understand what needs to happen. So let's just review. Step one, they have to order PV in the Indian market to unlock the ability to order equal PV in the US market. The maximum PV is 200 per account, per market, no exceptions. So you can order 200 PV in India. You can't order more than 200 PV in United States. If you ordered 500 PV in India, you can't order more than 200 PV in the United States. Number two, to place the order in United States, you need to review the product guide or go to the United States website and write down the item numbers in the wholesale price and in the US dollars, right? And in PV. So you know what your total PV is, but you're going to, because supplements are a different value equal to PV. So if you ordered like lemon oil in the United States and let's say it's $10, usually it's 10 PV. But if you order supplements and it's 40 US dollars, it's not 40 PV, it might be 50 PV. So I recommend always writing down the US dollars, and then when you total everything up, then you can convert that to Indian rupees and know what that's gonna look like, okay? And again, we're talking PV on the 200 PV maximum, so that's really where you want to be focused on anyway. You must have placed your order in India before you can order in United States. You must have your India credit card saved on your doTERRA account in India, okay? Then you're gonna email your order to global access at doTERRA.com, and then you want to carbon copy or CC Suzanne and myself, okay? Um, you're gonna want to follow the wording exactly as an email that I came up with here below, and so, let's see we'll go over that in a minute, okay? But you got to follow that wording exactly, copy and paste it into the email. Then add your products that you want to send. Plus, I want to go back to that email for a minute. In the subject line, you're going to want to put your name and your account ID number so that when you CC us in that, we can help find it very easily, okay? Plus a charge for shipping, you're gonna want to send me in my India account 1,250 Indian rupees per order. So, each person who places an order, I want them to send me that transfer, and on the transfer, when they do that, they need to put their name and ID number and call it, that's really important. It really helps me track all that stuff, okay? Then they're gonna take a screenshot of that transfer like you guys have done before, and then you're gonna upload it to my jot form. So when you email doTERRA your order, they're gonna email you back the order number and all the items. So it's gonna be like an invoice. I want you to take that invoice with all the items on there. And I also want you to take the transfer money for shipping screenshot and upload it to my jot form. That will go to Stacy, my employee that I hired, and she is going to take that as a task for her to do. If she doesn't get this, she will not get the order to go pick up at the product center. We've had in the past orders missed because we didn't know about them, and Stacy, maybe she made a mistake and she just overlooked it or something. This is going to be a checklist for her to double check and triple check that all the items are there that when she picked up, and that she packaged everything according to you, and then she can double check so that when the box is shipped to India, that you will have, each individual person will have a packet with their items in it. I'm going to require when you guys get the package that you videotape opening it up. Do not open it first. Open it up. Take the camera and start videotaping you opening up. I want to see you showing the front of the package with your name and ID on it. And then I want you to open it up, take each item out, and then you're going to audit your packing list to make sure, your order form that doTERRA emailed you to make sure everything is there. I will not accept order or this is missing if you did not videotape it. I want to be very clear about this because I know that we have had, oh, this is missing and that's missing, but it wasn't videotaped. That's not going to work for me anymore. I cannot afford to buy missing products when I know Stacy double checked it. And if India Customs messed up, when you go through and open it up and double check things, then maybe I can see about something. But if it's not videotaped, I want to be clear. If it's not videotaped, I will not replace that item. This orders need to be placed by July 20th, no exceptions. The shipment needs to leave a day afterwards. We need to have that time to audit. We need to have that time to make sure everything is correct. So if you try to push something in a day later, we're not going to do it because that just caused more stress and it created more issues for mistakes to happen, and it's not fair to us, okay? No large liquids, no laundry detergent, no shampoo, no big diffusers, no protein powders. However, you can order the MetaPower collagen powder. You guys, you can order the MetaPower supplements like the Assist, the MetaPower Assist. This is very exciting for you to be able to have an opportunity to try out those products and be able to speak on behalf of those. So I would take advantage of that time and try to make sure you can get one of those MetaPower collagen powders on your order and the assist. Um, so now we're going to bounce over to the email. Oh gosh, can you see it? You can't really see it. Let me see if I can bring it up some more. So you're going to email this from the account holder. From the account holder has to email this. So this might take a little bit of struggle and training, but if somebody's placing an order, that they has to come from their email address. That's one of the requirements that doTERRA requested. So they're going to have the email goes to globalaccess@doterra.com. If they can copy me and Suzanne, then they're going to have in the subject line. I want you to actually, I'm going to change this a little bit, you guys, because I want this to actually say your ID and your name on here. So I'm going to change that and I'll send you a new one. Um, doTERRA Global Access. I would like to place an order in in the USA from my India account. Please have this information noted on my account. And then you're going to put your name and your ID number here. Give permission for my upline, Suzanne Hall, Becky Raney, or Stacy Chen to assist with placing my orders. Please place the following order on my account with the shipping as pick up at the product center in Pleasant Grove. This is very important because there's now two more product centers. There's one in Hawaii and one in Alaska. So we need to make sure that they have it saying Pleasant Grove, pick up at product center. Do not have them ship it because it will come to my address. And then it's like $30 for me to ship it back to make sure Stacy can get it on the pallet. Okay, so please place the following order on my account with pickup at Product Center in Pleasant Grove. My order will be picked up by either Suzanne or Stacy Chen. Please process payment on this order with my card ending on file, which will be on your India account saved. And then you're going to give them the last 4 digits of that credit card. Please email me a copy of the PDF of the order so I can let Stacy know the order's ready and have to audit. Okay? Here are the items I want. What you're going to want to do is you have to have the item number. You will find that on the product guide. And then you're going to put a description, Lifelong Vitality Pack 70 PV. You have to put it like this because there's many different things. There's lifelong sachets, there's lifelong vitality vegan, there's life you have to be clear. Just don't say lifelong vitality, okay? You have to put the item number and you have to be specific. Many of you in the past have given me orders that were not specific, and maybe I sent you the wrong thing. Like probiotics versus the enzymes, those are two completely different things. And if you tell me you want the digestin supplements, that's not clear because there's three things I could order that's that. So make sure you're specific on that with the item number. I am not managing this order. So you have to think about it's like telling a child what you want and be very specific so that we can audit this better, okay? You're going to want to leave a space after each line. So item this, then if you have 5 items, leave a space between each one. And then you're going to total the PV at the end and also know that the United States total in the United States dollar, there will also be tax added, which I know many of you in the past, our tax is cheaper than the India tax. So this will be a relief for you in some respects, but you have to remember that. Many of you were always complaining last time about the tax. And then you're going to say, thank you for your assistant. You need to put your name and ID number again. Okay. So you email that to Global Access. They will process the order in our daytime. So you need to make sure that you're clear because they're not going to be able to call you and ask questions. Okay. They can't. And if they call me and ask questions, I need to be clear on all the stuff that you have here as me speaking for you. And they will not place the order if the credit card is not on file. So that is very important to be mindful about. So then you're going to want to go back again and you're going to transfer the shipping amount to my India bank account. And I've provided the bank account number as well. And then you're going to order, it has to be done before July 20th and so forth. So let me see if I can find my bank account number here so I can have it on the video. Um, I should have put that there. Let me just look real quick. Um, let's see if I can add this. I'm going to go here and then I'm going to share the screen again. Okay, so this is the bank account. Um, oh, sometimes doing this on the fly just doesn't work. Let me just double check to make sure I've got the right bank account here. So I'm going to, it's going to say specific for this next, so give me just a sec here. Remove and this is the one you want. Want to make sure you have the right account. So I actually put a QR code here so you can actually take your camera and click on this so that you can use this QR code, or you can actually just type in the numbers. Now, I believe Sagar's also willing to do the Google Pay, and then he will make sure that it's in the right account. Then you're going to want to be sure you add again your name and your ID number. You're only transferring 1250 Indian rupees. Do not pay me the order amount. I am not going to use my credit card because my bank account is not working, so to say, right at the moment. We're going to have to collect this money when I come into India. He can't transfer the money to me, and I would need that money transferred to me to be sure that I have the money to pay for it. And I don't have that. So we only want to do just the shipping amount, and then I'll work with that when I get to India. Okay, so I hope that's clear. Lots of steps. I wanted to do this as a class so you guys can ask questions if you're not clear, but go ahead and ask questions on this in the leaders group so everybody can hear the answer. I don't want to be answering everybody individually over and over again. Remember, we're training the duplication process. And so if you have a question, it's probably somebody else has that question too. And so we want to be sure that everybody's clear and there's no stupid question. The only stupid question is the one that's not asked. So, again, we're really excited about this opportunity for you to be able to order in the United States. I'm sorry you can't just order cleanly all through the United States, but again, remember we're trying to build the India market. So it was a lot of uh, or bartering to be able to allow us to do this for you. And we really want to support the India market because you're growing that India market. But we also want to support you as a business owner to be able to grow your business with the products that you started your business out with. And you know how amazing those probiotics are, those enzymes are, the turmeric dual capsules are. So we really want you to be able to take advantage of doing that. Now, I would be going out there and talking to everybody and anybody, show them this video, make sure everybody in your downline has this opportunity and to take advantage of this. And so thank you so much, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and close this recording. And I just want to, let me just, before I close, just let you know how much I appreciate you. And I know how, we're opening up this market. And the first, few years is always just a little bit more of a up and down struggle. And I just really wanted to compliment you on going through all these hard times and going through all these not so easy times. Be sure just to, this is part of that mindset of resiliency and to go through those hard times and to let your downline know that they need to build that resiliency too and understand that sometimes things are not as easy as they need to be or they should be, but it's part of the process of being able to make this market successful. And so we just love you so much. Thank you so much for just going through all the hoops and making everything work for your downline, working night and day to be able to make your business be successful and to be able to most of all get these products for your downline, get these products for your customers so that they can really help make a huge difference in their health and their well-being and to up level everything about their body and their families, right? And so we know how successful these products are. And again, 90% of the people on our teams are customers, and you want to be of service. And being of service is the ability to train them how to be able to place these orders, and you're actually giving them freedom to be able to make this happen. Some people are not computer savvy and it's not going to be as easy, but you have to be able to have them email it from their account or doTERRA will not place that order. Okay. So again, thank you so much for being such amazing, amazing people. And we love you, every single one of you. And again, I can't wait to be coming to India. I'm going to be looking forward to seeing every single one of you at our classes and at our trainings. And I look forward to going out and doing some prospecting with you. And yeah, love you guys so much. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.